Good afternoon, hot dog halberdiers, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using this swirled black set of dice that was sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 4, honey wheat. Honey wheat's definitely been enjoying its time in the sun lately. We're going to leave this nice soft bread untoasted today. Let's roll for main. 2, head cheese. The last time I got head cheese, there was definitely some discussion about why something like this exists. And it goes back to not wasting anything. When you butcher an animal, you use all of it, even the little bits of meat from the face. Let's roll for some cheese. 3, provolone. Provolone's probably about as good of a roll here as we could have hoped for. It's not incredibly strong and has a nice smoky flavor. Should work out okay. Let's roll up some roughage. 5, bell pepper and 9, tomato. I already had some green bell pepper cut, so we're going to add some here to our sandwich. It'll add some crunch and some bitterness, and we'll get some fresh tomatoes sliced here, which will add a little bit of acid and some juice. All in all, pretty good roughage rolls. My main concern is still the texture of the head cheese, but maybe we'll have some good flavors to balance it out at least. And this might be rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic at this point, but I'm going to use my summon salt and pepper cantrip since it's free, because adding salt and pepper to fresh tomato is always a good idea. And it feels good in the moment to feel like I have at least some semblance of control. All right, let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 5, dried squid. This Japanese dried ikasomen is squid jerky. When not made into jerky, ikasomen is served raw as noodle-like sashimi. I will tell you now that I enjoy fried calamari. This, however, smells really bad. Just smells very fishy. I'm terrified. All right, last but not least, the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 17, Big City Pizza Hot Sauce. This hot sauce from Irish Spikes was specifically created to be put on pizza. It's a mild hot sauce with red pepper, garlic, vinegar, and oregano, and it's nice and bright, tangy, and tasty. I'm afraid it's not going to be enough. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here, get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. We've really had it too good this week. I knew something was coming. I did not expect it to be quite this bad. It smells very bad. Probably should have used a spell or something. All right, let's taste it. Oh no. This is the problem with putting jerky on a sandwich. Oh, that is very bad. Not only do we still have the gelatin-like consistency of the head cheese, but now we have stinky, very, very chewy, dried squid on top of it. And the majority of the rest of the sandwich, except for the hot sauce, is pretty mild. There's not a lot of flavor to cover up anything. This is one of the worst sandwiches I've had. Extremely difficult to get through. And even worse, I'm getting squid jerky stuck in my teeth. Well, good thing I avoided those dried fish snacks earlier in the week. That didn't cause the dice to take revenge on me or anything. I think it's probably pretty obvious, but this one is a 0, and I'm going to call it the Vic. Sorry, Vic. Here, Earl. Get these away from me, please. Good mimic. Well, I hope you all have a much better day than me. I'll see you next time. Bye.